Okay, so there was this video I was watching on YouTube. What's the best way to take, or could you sand paint off of metal? And I'm using my other phone here till I can get a flash drive tomorrow, my main phone, so I can back up everything. So can you sand this, and what is the best way to really remove paint off of metal, right? And I saw these, and there are several things that you can use. I don't really 100% know what's truly laying around in this basement like that. But you have this, which is like tiny. I had another one. It was ruined though. Then I got this one. Unfortunately, it's not the best on there, but it will stay. So it's like these wire brushes. So I am gonna try it. So we're gonna sand a little bit here. I don't feel like using sandpaper. Sandpaper gets expensive to replace. Okay, so give me a moment. Gotta put safety on here first. These on. Okay. Put some gloves here. Well, you all can't see any, but safety first. And you want to wear a respirator for this too. Matter of fact, you want to wear a respirator for all the time when you're sanding or grinding something. So, I'm going to start with this lower one right here, wire brush. I'm just going to start light here.
Okay, so, I mean, it's getting like most of the black paint off and stuff, which is fine. I don't think it's really doing anything like I want. So, let's try something. I'm going to try the other one here, because this is more of a softer wire brush. Try this one. If anything, I may just have to get a bin, like I said, and buy like the expensive paint removal, which is called premium paint removal, or premium paint strip. It's expensive, but it looks like it works. Yeah, this ain't gonna do it. Interesting. But I think what I will do is do what I can, get the rest of this black paint off, is what needs to happen. Until I can get some extra money and get like the expensive paint strip, premium paint strip with the bench and just soak it in. I keep wanting to bounce around. Something has to be working though. I'm covered in it. I think, like I said, my best option, if I'm being honest, my best option is to just buy a tub and fill it up with premium paint strip. I get it that it's like really more
expensive because it's the most potents, if you will. But if it works, it works. And sometimes you're gonna have to spend money you may not want to spend a lot on, but if something works, then it works. I did not realize how I guess new that this was for me to do. Or, yeah, it's new. You know, I don't want to say challenging, but it's new. Definitely new for me to do with metal, and I'm learning. You know, I really am. It's a challenge, but it's going to get there eventually. Like I was saying, you know, just I gotta wait till I get some extra money. I want to get a bin, and a bin that's gonna fit this. I can buy some like the expensive premium paint removal, because I got paint removal, but it's not like the expensive kind, though. But I think that's what I'm gonna end up having to just do. You know, or just still keep on removing what I can. Even if I have to take this and just sand it with the sander too, which I may end up probably having to do. I don't know. I need to figure out what's going to work for me, but I want a lot of this stuff off. I just don't want to strip what I can, clean what I can, and then just paint over it, you know. I want this to really be something good. Now, from most of the progress what I've done here, looks like something's been working. Because this is what I've bought, paint and poly removal, up to 5 layers in one strip. I don't know how true that is, not really true. Quickly removes finish, clings to around varnish surfaces, removes paint, and blah blah blah. But it's okay. It's okay, I suppose. If anything, I should just really just keep this going. Just let this rust stuff set, is what I should do here. Because there's still some rust on here, not just paint. And just continue to do one layer at a time, which I think might end up being needed. I have a strong feeling about that, and I'm using my last rag here until I can get some new cleaning rags. Some throwaway work rags, honestly. And I just want to bleed through it. I'm slowly learning. Slowly learning the process of this. And honestly, that's, I think, what matters is, learning. And to do what I can. Which I think, maybe just to continue doing this till I get what I need. And I think that might be the best way is to say, hey, let me get a bin. Let me go ahead and get like the premium expensive paint strippers, right? Strips for it. And just do what I can for it. Do what I can, just do it like that. And I feel like that may actually work and it will just slide right on off. The best thing I can just do right now is just continue to keep this clean as much as I can here. I just never worked with metal before like that. So for like a bike that I didn't even really finish, just whatever with it. I don't know, man, I'm just adding this rust removal right now. And I bet there's I know there's an easier way, I know. Thing is, probably making this more complicated than what it needs to be. But what do you do when you just never worked with a metal alloys before and you want to refurnish something? Because I still see life in this. I still see life in this metal tray shelf thing on wheels. Some people might see garbage want to throw it out, but I don't know, man. I still see potential in it. I do. I still see life. I see the finished product as I look at it, even in my head. Like, I still see it. I still see what can possibly be for this. Some other people, again, might not see it like that, but I'm letting you know what I see. But yeah, I'm just gonna let a lot of that just sit there. Best I can do right now, especially for that top layer.